You may be seated. Well, if there's anyone that can get Metallica to be played at a church, it's Benny, hey? Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. My name is Pastor Johan Miller. It's my honour and privilege to guide and direct this service of farewell as we honour and celebrate the life of Benjamin Michael Elmer, better known as Benny or Ben. Well, he was a character. He was hard-working, tough on the outside, but he had a heart of gold on the inside. He loved the gym, loved his bikes, loved his dogs, but his greatest love was his son of Aaron, his fiancée Cherie, his great father figure also to Dylan. He loved his family. And so today we come to honour, come to remember his life, but most importantly, may I remind you, today is a day where we celebrate. We celebrate Ben's life. So on behalf of the family, I'd like to thank you all for being here today. Your presence here is a mark of respect for what Benny has done in your life, and can I ask that we make sure that all mobile phones are switched off or on silent for the duration of the service. There is a memorial book out in the foyer. If you didn't manage to sign your name, please do so after the service, as well as we're going to be giving everyone a can of Sprite, Sprite lemonade, just to remember as the hearse makes its final journey. Just on behalf of Cherie, I would like to thank so many people for their support. A big thank you to the team at Kent and Ross for bringing this service together. I know there's so many people that have sent messages of support and love, and I know I can't name everybody individually, but you know who you are, and it just means so much to Cherie. I wish I had the right words, to be honest, Cherie, that I could say the right thing and make all the pain go away. And I know words are important, but sometimes it's not about words. It's just about walking that journey together. Maybe not having the right words, but just being there. And I know there's going to be moments where Cherie will doubt her own strength to carry on. But with you guys beside her, she's going to be okay. I want you to know, Cherie, you're going to be okay. And you too, Avara. And I wanted to pause to just say his blood flows through you. And he will be watching you and championing you on to grow up into a mighty man. So we think about you here. And you've got a lot of blokes around to protect you, look after you, and you're going to be okay as well. It's a hard day, isn't it? It's a sad day. I'm sure if I had have told you at the beginning of the year you would be here, you wouldn't believe me, and yet here we are. If you find yourself shedding a tear today, I want you to know it's okay. You're in amongst people who also love Benny. You're in a safe place. And these tears just show the depth of your love. But also, I would like to remind you, if there is a story or a memory that makes you laugh, have permission to have a laugh. I reckon Benny would have wanted you to have a laugh some of the good times. And as we move through the service, my hope is that this place, instead of fills up with tears, it fills up with gratitude. And as you leave, you'll leave with this sense that I'm so glad that Benny was a part of my life. I'm going to step aside now and invite those who are really close to him, really important to him. Cherie and his best mate Callum are going to come forward and just say a few words. And so let's give them a round of applause as they make their way forward.
I don't actually really know what to say. I had everything written down, but that's just gone out the window. I just basically want to thank everyone for being here for him. And exactly what Pastor Johan said, you know, as sad as we all are, we need to just celebrate what he meant to us. Obviously, none of us are coping, close family of Aaron, Tiffany, like it's just a shock. Left for work and just didn't come home. But I know he's here today, and I know he's probably not wanting it to carry on, and I can sort of hear him in my ear just say, yeah, get on with it, you know, sort of thing. So, I just, there's so many memories. I don't even know where to begin. Ups and downs. We weren't perfect by any means. But at the end of the day, we always got stuck together, and we had plans for this year. And I'm hoping I can still do what we were planning on doing. But definitely, lately we've been closer than we've ever been, actually, spending a lot of time away and just spending time together and always together, really. It was just sort of him, the dogs, and then Avaran on his weekends that he came to spend and through the holidays. And I'm really lost for words. All I can say is that I'm going to miss him for the rest of my life. Like something's gone from here. But I know he's telling me to just move on and just live life and just keep going. But I just wish he was still here. So basically, I just don't. I've got so many stories, but I just can't go there right now. My head's all over the place. So I just want to thank everyone for the support. And just being here for Ben. It's the main thing, it's all for Ben, so thanks heaps.
For those that don't know me, my name's Calum Wintle, and I was honoured to call Ben my best friend. We all know he's hardworking, all about the boys, kind, and would talk more in the gym than anyone else. What he taught me was the meaning of loyalty, putting your neck out for the boys, and having each other's back, regardless of whether it's a good time or a bad time. My key memories are on our birthdays, some of the times we'd be by ourselves, so we'd take each other on gay dates and celebrate one another, drinking cocktails, drinking cruises, and having a great time. Another fond memory is always rocking up to each other's place, whether it be 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. One time Benny rocked up to my house at 6 a.m., saw me butt naked with my beanbag hanging out in the window of my house. Those key memories are one of the things that I'll cherish and never forget. As much as it's a sad time, there's always going to be a bit of Benny in our lives. It's not goodbye, it's until next time. Until the wheels fall off, brother. I love you. Thanks.
Thank you, Callum. Thank you, Cherie. It takes a lot of strength to get up here and speak. And I'm going to open the floor up to if anyone else wanted to just say a few words. And I've also got another close friend, Mark, is going to come forward and just share a few words. So let's give Mark a round of applause as he makes his way up.
I wasn't quite sure whether I'd be speaking today, so I put Benny down as getting me for this one, though. Same to you, Benny. I'll try and do my best. And it's terrible how a tragedy of this magnitude makes us stop and realise how fragile life really is. It really is. Ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned, my name's Mark. I'm a friend of Benny's from gym. As Cal mentioned, a place that Benny liked to go, a real passion of his. But Cal sort of mentioned it, and I'm going to expand on it a little bit. There was one thing that Benny was not really good at. That was a quick chat. Benny was, fingers in the ears, Father, shit at a quick chat. To Benny, a quick chat was half an hour. A long chat was an hour, and a D&M meant you didn't do anything at gym. Nothing that day. Those of us that were fortunate enough to have those chats with Benny will really, really miss them. And it's been really heartwarming to speak to people and hear about Benny's life and his past, his adolescence and growing up, and all the people here today. And I kind of think, God, that guy had a really, wonderful footprint on the world. But then as I stand here, I kind of think, didn't he have a wonderful footprint on all of us? So today we grieve for Benny, miss him, remember him and love him. But one thing we should always do, and it's been, the pastor mentioned it before as well, Cherie did also, we need to go on, live a full and happy life. Because the kind soul that Ben was under that rough exterior, that's what he would want for every single one of us. Rest in peace, Benny. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mark. You stole half of my words for later, but they were just spot on words. What we're going to do is we're going to have a look at some photos of Benny's life, and then after those photos, I'm just going to open up the floor. If anyone would like to say a few words, just come and see me during the photos. Can I draw your attention towards the screen as we see Benny's life in pictures?
Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. Hold these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I know. So close, no matter how far. It couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I know. I never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. Hold these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they say. Never cared for games they play. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know.
Puppy, where's the puppy? Where's the puppy? Hey, where's the puppy? Where's the puppy? Where's the puppy?
So many memories, hey? Is there anyone that would like to come forward and maybe just say a few words before we bring the service to a close? Thank you.
Hi. Majority of you in this room know who I am. My name is Lana. How to say goodbye to someone so loving and caring and honest of 11 years, not just to be my best friend, but the godfather of my own children. To be there and be present when they were born in a hospital room. I don't know how to say goodbye because it's not goodbye. He would be standing here right now and saying, "Shut up, you don't need to be crying right now." But I also want to make note that not only was he a good friend and a loyal person to majority of people in this room, for those that truly do know Ben, know him inside and out. And not just that, but with Avaran being his ultimate world. Not just myself watching him grow up since he was 3 and being part of his little world. That's all he ever cared about. Always wanted to make sure that he was secure in life, give him everything that Ben hasn't had. And will always make sure that Tiffany, whatever Tiffany needed, he was there no matter what. Please don't think that this is a day that we mourn for him, more so than to celebrate his life. And to make sure that no matter what Tiffany and Avara need, that we are always there. Here's to you, Benny. And I'm going to say it. Not that I should say it, but you're a cunt, as he would say. So here we are all being here together, and do appreciate that those ones that aren't here with Paula not being here herself, but she will be there to see you off at home. Here's to you, Benny. We'll see you again soon.
Benny boy, you're my mate, my brother, stolen from all of us way too soon. You were easily the biggest person I knew, and with that came your massive heart and massive personality. You're a top bloke and the greatest dad. I had a great dad, but you really set an example of how loving dads can be. You supported me through having my firstborn child, and you're the type of dad I aspire to be. I'll always remember sitting on the beach with you, telling me how your son had been on the PlayStation, telling other kids how big and strong his dad is, and how they better watch out. You told him to cut it out, but it just goes to show he thought you were a hero. You were someone who has had a massive role in my life. You helped me pick my engagement ring, you were there for my dad's 80th, you were one of the biggest shoulders I had to lean on when he passed away. We had so many great memories that I'll treasure forever. I feel privileged to have called you my best mate and to have known you for all these years. I feel like I've known you my whole life. The way you used to talk, couldn't shut you up. And still to this day, you're the only bloke I reckon could talk underwater. I'm gonna miss you, mate, and all of our never-ending chats. Working with you day in, day out was a struggle sometimes, but it never felt like work. It was more like getting paid to hang out and talk shit all day. I remember all those days we would have those competitions on who could do the least work, and somehow you'd always win. I'm actually shocked you never bent a rake. There was never a day without one of us laughing in tears. That's what I'm gonna miss the most, is your smile and your laugh. It was truly one of a kind. My heart pours out to your family and friends left behind. Love you, my brother, always and forever.
Thank you for those beautiful words. They were so special. Well, as we bring this service to a close, I'd just like to wrap up with some closing words. Most of it has been said. But I'd like us to meditate on a few things. Firstly, meditate on how much he loved you. Loved you all as mates, loved you, Cherie, but loved you, Avaran, very much. Always think about that. Always think about those good times. I believe that, as I think it was Mark said, Benny would want you to live life to the full. Invest into your friends. Loyalty, as Callum said. Invest into life. Invest into your family. Life is short. Life is fragile. Life's too short to hold on to hurts and regrets. Life is too short to live with what ifs and what could be's. Live life to the full. And at the end of the day, have no regrets. So, Benny, on behalf of everyone here, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for the life that you lived. Thank you for the love that you gave. Thank you for the memories, the good times. Thank you for being you. You leave this world a better place, and you'll never be forgotten. Can I ask, as we all stand in honour of Benny Elmer? As the final song begins to play, his son Avaran is going to come and blow out the candle. And then we're going to call the team from Kendon Ross Funerals. They're going to come and they'll call the pallbearers, and then we're all going to follow Ben to the hearse out to his final journey. And then I know a few of his mates are going to ride the bikes to his next destination. I have to be a killjoy, but council are trying to shut us down for being able to host funerals with noise restrictions and things like that. So can I politely ask if we could just be really respectful in the way we leave, so we can continue to do services for the community. Well, can I ask as we all please bow our heads as we say our final goodbye. Benjamin Michael Elmer, your life we honour, your departure we accept, and your memory we cherish. And although there is grief today as we say goodbye, there is gratitude for your life. We are truly grateful for the privilege of having shared life with you. But rest now at the end of your days. Rest in the hearts and minds of all those who love you. And so with love we will leave you in peace, and with respect we bid you a fond farewell. We say farewell. May you rest in peace.
Standing on the platform, watching you go. It's like no other pain I've ever known. To love someone so much, to have no control. You said I wanna see the world, and I said go. But I think I'm lost without you. I just feel crushed without you. 'Cause I've been strong for so long, I never thought how much I needed you. I think I'm lost without you. Strangers rushing past, just trying to get home. You were the only safe haven I said